it's Jennifer with HipBellyDancer.com, and today I wanted to do a special video for you on what to do with a hip scarf. How do you wear one? How do you choose one? So it's a really common question and a really important one too, because part of the fun of belly dance is wearing a hip scarf, or a coin belt is another word for it if you're ever searching on the internet and you want to find different places to get them. Coin belt or hip scarf are things that you can search for. So as you see, I have a really cute pink one on today, and pink just makes me happy. So, going back to like, how do you choose? You want to choose colors and designs that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, make you want to belly dance more, because having a hip scarf, a coin belt makes you want to belly dance more because you can feel the movements more in your body, you can hear it, you can see it, because the coins have movement themselves. But usually you're going to find yourself buying a lot of different ones because it really just depends on your mood. You want to pick a hip scarf that matches your mood that day. In general, lately I've been wearing it on the side, but that's really just a preference thing. First of all, there's really no wrong way to wear one, so don't worry about that and take the pressure off yourself. But I like to wear it on the side lately because I feel like it really just helps me see my hip movement better, and it helps my students see it better as well. So I like to wear it on the side, but let me show you how to do it. So you want to get it right around your hips. You don't want it to be up too high around your belly button. You want to put it right around your hips, and you want it to feel solid. You want to feel like you can do all the different belly dance movements and not worry about it falling down. So you want to get a good balance between it being secure but not too tight at the same time. So I place it where I want it to be, and then I just make it a little knot. I'm going to do it in the front, which is different than what I did. And I just tie it into a knot like that. So you'll learn how to get a good balance with it so that you feel like it's not too tight and that it's not going to fall down. Because if it's too tight, you feel like you're like in a straitjacket, and that you can't move, and sometimes it'll like ride up, and you don't want that. But you'll learn how to do that with time. But in general, just get a nice balance. A lot of times where you place the knot, where you tie it, has to do with where you want to emphasize the movement. Like for example, I was in Istanbul for a few months. I was learning the Turkish Gypsy Romani style, and they always tie their hip scarves in the front because they want to emphasize this pelvic movement, which is a big part of that dance. So they always do it in the front. I do it on the side because I want to emphasize my hips more. So same thing if you're doing it on the side. I tied a really good knot here, you can see. I'm just going to bring it to the side. And same thing. I want it to feel secure, but not too tight. And then I'm just going to tie it here on the side. Just like that. It's always more fun. I mean, when people put on a hip scarf, they just feel like, wow, now I'm a belly dancer, and you feel like you're really belly dancing, and that's what makes them so much fun. So just a quick word about how do you choose a hip scarf. There are so many different companies out there. You can get them on eBay, you can get them on different belly dance websites, and it really just depends what you're looking for. There's a lot of cheap hip scarves out there, and I've actually bought a few on eBay that were really inexpensive, but they actually held up pretty well. But again, they're not going to have as much sound, they're not going to have as much movement, and they're not going to last as long. But maybe you just want to have one for fun, you don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to get the feeling of it without a lot of money commitment, and that's totally fine. I actually purchased some that lasted a fair amount of time, and I like them. But you're also going to want to get ones that are a little bit more elaborate, because you really do get what you pay for. I mean, that's true with everything in life. So the more expensive ones are usually more expensive because they're going to have more rows of beads. There'll be more rows. And a lot of times there'll be better quality coins, more coins, and there might also be more beadwork and things like that that just make it pop a little bit more. So when you're looking for different hip scarves, take a look at how many rows does it have. Usually the less expensive ones are going to have less rows. The more expensive ones are going to have more rows of coins. And again, there will be more beadwork. As you can see here, there might be different colored beads, plastic beads, beads in different colors. And you know, how they're attached is going to make a big difference in terms of how long they're going to last. Because sometimes you're going to get a really inexpensive one and it's not going to last very long at all. As soon as you start moving, you're going to see coins and beads flying everywhere all the time. And pretty soon, you're not going to have a hip scarf anymore. There's going to be strings everywhere. So, you know, my best suggestion would be to get a moderately priced hip scarf, one that's not going to fall apart right away, but maybe you don't want to invest in the most expensive one either. And then they're going to come in different colors too. Some of them are going to have silver, some of them are going to have gold coins. It's really just a lot of fun to experiment with trying different colors and different kinds. Some of them are going to be more square, like this. Some of them are going to be more in the shape of a triangle, and they'll be really long. That's fine too. It's really just about your preference, and really just have fun experimenting with it. So I hope this helps you with how to wear a hip scarf and how to choose which one to buy. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me anytime. I'd be happy to answer them, or you can leave a comment below the post. Thanks for watching, and